Hello, fellow patriots. Steve Patton here, State Director for Convention of States Action Maryland. There's little doubt that we are living in some crazy times. Rioting, autonomous zones, kneel or be canceled, or potentially things much worse. Did you in your wildest imagination ever think that 2020 would be such an absolute mess on so many levels? As we rolled into 2020 just 6 months ago, our economy was steaming along. Unemployment levels were at the lowest ever recorded, and the only thing slowing down economic growth was our government's uncontrolled spending and the exponential growth of our debt. The global pandemic that led to months-long unconstitutional lockdowns put an end to that economic resurgence. As citizens grew increasingly frustrated with elected leaders and their bureaucrat advisors, our society became a tinderbox. Then the match was lit. The very disturbing murder of George Floyd set into motion an all-out attack on the shared values and eternal principles that made Western civilization the wonder that it is. Yes, I believe what we are seeing is an attempt to establish a new value system, devoid and separated from the principles and ideals that have guided and shaped public life in our country since our nation's founding. Rioters, looters, and vandals are tearing down, erasing, if you will, our history under the guise of peaceful protest. The inalienable rights that comprise the framework of our American government of ordered liberty are in peril. These rights created the framework our nation was founded on, a nation based on personal liberty and individual freedom. An understanding that not all citizens were going to agree on every issue or any issue was at the heart of this framework. What was understood was that each citizen is entitled to freedom and liberty, including the freedom to have and express their own conscience, as long as they do not impede the freedom and liberty of their fellow citizens. This framework and these principles bind a self-governing people of many different ideas and opinions together in communities that facilitate a healthy civil society. This begs the question, why does society seem so unhealthy right now? That could be a very, very long discussion. However, I do think a large contributor is a lack of knowledge and understanding of our founding principles. The mission of Convention of States Action Maryland is to empower Maryland citizens with the ability to enact change on a national level using the powers granted in Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution. To achieve this, we need to reach more Marylanders and educate them and ourselves on our founding principles and ideals. We are living in some crazy times, but I believe we have a framework that is strong enough to withstand the current storm if there are enough patriots that still support, understand, and are willing to share these founding principles with their fellow citizens. I'm hoping that you are such a patriot and that you espouse these principles and will join in educating your fellow Marylanders. Convention of States Action Maryland has numerous educational resources, and I hope you will explore the opportunities. I want to thank you for your time and your support. It means very much to myself and the Convention of States volunteer team. May God bless you and these United States of America. Thank you.